Yellow. I've got another game here in the Ro64, the CiC Qualifiers, and this time it's Reason Gaming taking on Magikarp Splash. Reason, pretty well-known team. You guys should be well familiar with them if you're watching this. There's a pretty good chance. Yeah, these are names you heard before: Saint Rock, Zanes, Naui, Imboy, and Probus. Because Naui is ringing, I believe. Adro is their typical 5th, but I guess he's unable to make the match. Obviously, changes were recently made. Tilla and Death Growl were removed from the team for I don't know why. Panny and Masera were picked up for a while. They were even tagged up, and then apparently that didn't work out so well. So now it's Naui and Probusk, and that seems to be sticking pretty well. And Reason's actually looking pretty good recently. So we'll see how they can do up against Magikarp Splash, or perhaps more accurately, we'll see how long Magikarp Splash lasts against Reason, because I think it's pretty clear that there's a favorite in this game, and that's probably Reason Gaming. So we'll see how the Hellborn team can hold up against what is one of the better teams in Han right now. Bans are done. I haven't even started talking about anything. Kronos, Benzington, Bubbles, and Puppet Master getting banned out. Nothing particularly surprising there in that first banning stage. Plenty of sensible bans. Kronos and Benzington, the popular suicides. Bubbles, versatile hero, and PM, just a very, very powerful hero. Rhapsody, Devoured, Torture, the first 3 picks for the Legion side. So supports early on, presuming that Torture will in fact be a support and not a carry, which it could be, but it's probably going to be a support. Dev, a little interesting. We don't see Reason play Devour too much, but they did pick up Probusk recently, and Probusk is he's a Devour player. Death Growl, not really interested in playing those hook heroes. Probusk, perhaps known more for his Gauntlet, but pretty solid Dev as well. Hellborn side has picked up Magmus, Pyromancer, and Pestilence, so heavy on the stuns here and the fire-oriented heroes, but 3 stuns, obviously quite powerful. Pyromancer probably in that support role, and not a hero we see often enough in my opinion. A strong support hero that just for some reason seems to go by the wayside, but good stun, nice nuke damage, and a pretty solid ultimate as well. Frenzied, good for taking down towers and adding some dots to team fights. And Pestilence, another hero that for some reason has dropped off, I don't really understand, but starting to get picked up more often in this event, really, I guess. Perhaps regaining his place among the top tier picks. Magmus, a decent enough pick. We'll see what they do with that. I hope it's on the suicide, but it could be. And just a solid initiator hero. Second stage of bans are out. Drunken Master Slither and Parasite removed for the Legion side. Getting a Parasite, obviously, as Reason tends not to play junglers too much. That doesn't hurt him too much. DM and Slither feathering the Hellborn team still need their short laner, but so do the Legion side. And so interesting removing some options there. And especially because Imboboy loves that Drunken Master, so curious that St. Rox has removed it. Keeper of the Forest, Tempest, and Predator being banned out by the Hellborn side, so a couple jungle options. Again, strange because Reason doesn't typically run the jungle. The Predator ban is just silly. I don't understand why you ban that. Nobody ever runs Predator, and for good reason. He's a solid hero if he gets massively farmed, but he really needs a great start to get it going, and he doesn't carry, he doesn't really even carry as hard as some other heroes do, so it feels like. But last 2 heroes picked up for the Reason side, Electrician and Fade. And the somewhat, I guess, incredulity in my voice is basically because those are not heroes that we pretty much ever see picked up. So we'll see how they do here. Ellie in Zane's hands, I guess? Yes. So that is going to be a Suicide Electrician. We've actually seen that before, and Zane did it quite well. So I'm optimistic here in terms of his performance on that hero. I'm thinking he's probably going to look pretty good. Meanwhile, what the hell? Jesus, that's a weird-ass skin. There's buttons that make me be able to switch the thing, but I don't know, it's odd skin. Anyway, Fade also too, a hero that we almost never see, and Imboboy is going to be playing the Fade, so not really sure what the idea is here. They don't have a real carry, and Imboboy, I guess, is the closest, and Fade's the closest thing they have to it. That's going to be one of their primary farmers. I'm curious to see what they choose to do with this, but I suspect the double dual lanes are where they're going to come out. The 1-2-2 strat could be something else, obviously. Scout, important to notice. A hero we used to see all the time, took a slight nerf to his vanish time, and all of a sudden, nothing. I still think this hero is extremely valuable. I don't think that we see him enough, and I think this game isn't going to help his visibility too much because it's a team that we don't know anything about. Pretty I would assume, relatively amateur team, especially compared to Reason, so I don't expect him to do particularly well, but it's nonetheless a hero that it seems like it should be picked up more often. Especially with the emphasis on banning suicides in the early phase of the game. The scout suicide option still seems like it should be there. Anyway, mid lane is going to be that Pyromancer and Magnus, so strong stuns there, and they should have a fairly decent time. Top lane is going to be the solo Pestilence and Ophelia in the jungle, so Pesty not going to have a great time, I suspect, up here against Zane in a 1v1 matchup with the melee. I don't really like the Pestilence solo. I think he's fine in the middle, but he just loves being run to the dual lane so much that you're sort of losing out here. The Ophelia pick is good. You like to see the junglers. On the other hand, the issue here is essentially that I'm not sure there's going to be enough of an impact, and this might be one of the few instances where another support might have been a better option. Just because they could very well lose his top lane now, and Pesty, Pesty likes to have a partner. I think I'd probably prefer Magnus in the top lane solo over the Pestilence, and then Pesty mid with Pyromancer. But I expect Scout to have a lot of trouble in this bottom lane going up against Torture, and I'm thinking that most of the action is going to be concentrated in this mid, with Magnus taking a fair bit of damage already. And essentially what's going to happen here is if Pyro gets hooked, Pyro is probably dead. If Magnus gets hooked, he probably will live just because he has a Lava Surge out. But it's going to be a lot harder for Pyro to survive the initiation from Devourer. Scout using all of his mana pretty much to just sit here and leech experience. So already we can see Legion side taking a bit of a golden experience lead. It's nothing too drastic early on, but Lava Surge in there on top of Devourer, plus the Pyromancer Stun actually going to miss, and now Pyromancer's totally screwed. So interesting decision making there, as all of a sudden that became a problem, and that's going to be a double tap. So, Hellborn trying to get a little aggressive there, and health pot up for Devourer, so he will now be fine as well. But Probus getting a double tap right off the bat, 530 gold per minute all of a sudden, and things are off to a very poor start for the Hellborn team. He's got his bottle, and it's going to be real hard for Magnus and Pyromancer to pull this one back. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Fade sitting at 311 gold per minute. He's pretty much had free farm, as Scout's done almost nothing to interrupt Imbaboy on his quest to get every single last hit. Currently sitting at 18 and 11 here, which has got to be close to perfect. And in middle, Probusk has 14 kills, looking to take down this Pyromancer, has the DD up, and Pyro's dead. Nope. Lava Surge in. And up top, actually. Miss a kill as Rhapsody ganks. Just going in from the side, and hello, you're dead. Dev over here will run away and perhaps look for a hook onto somebody. He is still DD'd, missing a bit of health, but just fine. Hanging out on his own against the two stunners. Scout getting chased down here. Dust of Revelation goes off. Chain Reactions will just hit on top of the Running Shadows, and that's going to be a dead Scout. So 4-0 hero kill advantage here for Reason in the early going. 3k gold, 1.5k experience lead, and things are obviously looking real good for them. Nice hook there onto Pyromancer, and she's just dead.
Massacre!
Pretty much, yeah. Top lane, Zane sitting at 336 gold per minute. He's 18 and 1. Pestilence at 186 GPM, 13 and 3. So Pestilence the highest CS score of anybody on his team. Still below 200 gold per minute, as things are already getting pretty out of hand in favor of Reason. Perhaps use Invis, gonna drop the nice transfer and more death for Pyro. As like I was saying in the beginning, it's just there's nothing that Pyro can do here. Like if she gets hooked, if she gets caught, she's dead. We're actually looking to perhaps follow something up onto Magmus. Has no mana though, so can't use a Staccato Stun. Dev Hook is up, but so is the Lava Surge. Nice hook back in, and for some reason Magmus felt like that was the good decision. It was clearly not. I don't know why he wouldn't just stun away, but whatever. He would have lived if he had stunned away. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Scout goes down once again as he gets caught. And one more dust and a lot of auto attack. So TP coming in middle. Dev Hook is down. So now 8-0 in favor of Reason. All of a sudden, it's really 500 gold per minute for Dev, 400 plus for Fate, and 300 plus for Electrician. Torture is not having the greatest game ever, but he's still nearly out-farming everybody in the Hellborn team. As Pestilence is doing whatever he can to keep them in it, but that's not going to last very long. Dev gonna grab the refresh up top, and regeneration rune is bottom. They're gonna try to do something here, which seems like a terrible plan. I'm not sure what the objective is. It's just not working well though. Okay, let's just go top and watch everything die. Pestilence is gonna get taken out here. Auto attack, and obviously Pyromancer died over here as well, which we mostly saw. Magma's gonna try to just feed himself, I guess. Hello, Lava Surge. I think at this point they're kind of just throwing. Hook actually gonna miss. Run, Magmus! Run, buddy! Oh, they found him. Serial killer. Pestilence and Ophelia over here. You're also in trouble. Oh, Dev trying to get the ultimate onto something. Pyromancer's here as well. Rhapsody Devourer's still trapped here, but they can probably turn this around and kill all three. Devourer is just stupid farmed right now. And they're actually going to have another port coming in, so at this point, Probusk and Znawi might be feeling like, uh-oh. Maybe this isn't quite as good. Although the ultimate, or the dance floor is going to help. Devourer trying to hate everything. And Ellie hooks himself into the woods, and Dev is just killing everything.
Say my name, no problem.
Right. That's pretty much where we're at right now. Scout is running in here. He's still invisible. They got one. They did. 17-1. So it's pretty obvious that Hellborn are not really taking this game very seriously, and I'm suspecting we'll be seeing a concede vote relatively soon. So now we're going to get dropped here, perhaps. So Chain Reaction's going to hit on 2. Dance Floor doing a ton of damage. Pestilence actually is in a lot of trouble, so never mind.
Massacre.
So now he gets jumped, and they instead just turn it around at the Pyromancer, and he decides, hey, I'm going to leave, I'll be fine. Lava Surge will hit Torturer. He's perhaps in some trouble. Nice ultimate from Rhapsody will stop all the damage, and Dev now looking for the counter initiation. Magnus in a lot of trouble. He'll die to the rot. Nice hook there on the Pestilence. It's a double dap for Devourer. Ophelia now going to have to try to run away somehow, but is going to get perhaps caught. Nice Minotaur Stomp. Dev hook back up in a couple of seconds, and he will actually hit the Minotaur. So well played there from Ophelia, using the Minotaur to help her get away, and then eat the hook. Invis rune bottled and used by Devourer. Pyromancer are going to try to get the kill on Rhapsody. They will do so. Scat actually getting the last hit. Fade's here. as Imboboy is hanging out. But over here to the side, we've got a pretty easy kill on Ophelia. Although, and yes, the will drop. Devour now trying to get away. He's in fact going to die. So, too much diving there. Fade is invisible with the reflection. Let's see what she tries to do. Can probably kill this Magnus. No, can not.
The Legion has destroyed a Hellborn
so now we're
tower.
going to get jumped once again as he like a Lava Surge, but that's it. Fade looking for the Burning Shadows is going to hit Pestilence with it. Followed by the chain reactions. Pesty in a lot of trouble here. Impalement's going down. That's going to be a death. One more auto attack onto Imboboy and that would kill him. But Pyromancer's not nearly fast enough to catch up. Imboboy has boost. She does not. The Lava Surge is not available from Magnus. Doesn't matter. They're going to kill Pyro. Magnus with one more auto attack. That's going to be enough. Scout's coming in as well. He's going to try to do something. Not a good idea. 24-3 hero kills. He's going to jump here onto Torture, but yeah, who cares? Off to the side. Zane and Ophelia are going at it. Ophe's just going to sit here and die.
No money, no problems.
Plink already up on Devour. He's looking for a jump onto Scout. TP coming in on Pestilence. They're pretty much just feeding at this point. Cicada Suns will finish him off. Scout's invisible, but he gets dusted.
Massacre!
And there's the hook. You're dead. Suffice to say, I think Reason are ahead. And that maybe they're going to win this game. And that we'll see a CC vote in 4 minutes. Just thinking. Dev is double damage off to the side, looking for kills on both Pyromancer and Magnus. Once again, Hook actually mixes, but the Rot doing plenty to stop everything. Imboboy, easy kill there. Zane grips the Magnus, and he's also going to die.
What you gonna do about it?
Brobusk is owning Sideshow Bob. Looking for the hook on Ophelia, not going to find it. Scout with the Invis running in here on top of Probusk. That's not really going to be very helpful, especially because there's a Word of Rev right here. So he's just going to run on top of it. Yes, he is. And now you're dead. Burning Shadows actually will not hit Pestilence. A little interesting. I thought that would have
The Legion have
Hook
destroyed
not
a
going to
Hellborn
connect.
tower.
Nearly got him. Chain reactions only hit Pyromancer there. That could be enough though. A couple more auto attacks. Nope. Lava Surge in onto Torture. Magnus is level 6. Not going to go for the eruption though. Not a huge surprise. Word of Sight gets put down there. Is now looking to initiate here. Lava Surge on top of him though. And Burning Shadows is countered though. Scout comes in with the ultimate. That's not going to be very helpful. So now dropping a little bit low. I actually almost will die. Scout with Lost Auto Attack is going to be able to pick up the kill. So they got another kill. And it's 30-4. Apparently they don't have any gold. The slider says they have none. Robusk's Illusions hanging out here. Of course he still has that portal key. Fade going for the Hellflower. Lava Surge in onto her, but she has the reflection up. Nice initiation there from Devour. Pretty easy kill on Pyromancer right off the bat. Magma's going to be next to more fall. Grip over here on the Scout. Well, they should be able to kill him. And that's the... They're just dropping stuff on the ground now. Who even cares? So that's the GPM chart. Yeah. This is pretty easily the most one-sided match I think we've seen so far.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn
Probably going to be the
tower.
most one-sided match in the entire tournament. We've seen some 50-minute stomps before, but this is a little excessive. Off to the side, nice hook on a Pyromancer because, boy, you just can't make his life any worse, can you? Pyromancer, well, I'm sorry, Pestilence will get a stun on a couple, but he's going to die for it. Grip there onto Magnus, he's pretty easily screwed, and now he's sad. Sideshow Bob is sad. Devour going to look for a kill here on the Scout. Burning Shadows will hit. The King actually won't, but that's going to be a Hellflower finished over here on Fade. Astrolabe on Rhapsody. Ellie has his ring. Looking for, I guess, an icon.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Hellborn are sort of looking for upgraded boots at this point. Like, that's their big dream. Hook on Pyro once again. That's so mean. Eruption getting channeled here by Magnus will be stopped by the electrocution from the grip. Staccato stuns on the Pestilence. We'll see if we can get out of this. Nope, he can't. Scouts Invis once again looking for an opening. I don't know why. We've got about 10 more seconds in this match until it's doomed. Dev looking for more hooks. Burning Shadows here onto Magnus. Dev wants somebody in the well.
A Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
He's looking to pick him at him. Here's GG Will. Let's get go. Up there. On to Pyromancer. This is just mean. Poor Pyro. He's died 12 times. No CC and broken boss. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and say that was a pretty easy win for Reason, as they're now diving a well. And Imboy actually does die, so does Sane. Everybody's dead. So, that's a pretty easy one-sided victory, where the team was just, that much better. Well, a little bit better draft, too, I think, but obviously this was going to be a win for Reason pretty much no matter what. So, that'll do it.